See on the screen? Scrolls a bit in the middle of the picture. They're just trying to stay connected or something. Gotta wait. Super hot. Good evening, good evening. I'm gonna get started in about a little after the hour. Get some people trickling in here. If you can hear me, jump in chat. Let me know what team you have. I want to cheer for you tonight. Hopefully, we'll pull out some big hits. There we go. Well, I know I know who you're cheering for tonight. I see some Dominguez popping out there. Some color on that would help. Maybe a little pen scribbling on the front just to make your day. So we do have some unpaid or unsold teams. These went with with no buyers today. I don't know. There's a mix of some teams in here with some potential. Um, cards. They've got a few of those rookie autos that are sprinkled in. You look at the checklist. Um, there's some players there, but if anyone wants one of these teams, let us know before we start breaking. We've got more people coming in to watch now. Give us a hello and let me know what your team is, so I can cheer for you and shout out if we hit a big hit for you. So last call at the bar. If anyone would like one of these teams, um, just post sold plus the team name in chat before we get ripping. And we've got the PayPal here at the bottom. That's Stuart Quinn 11. The number 11 there at the end, 11 at gmail.com. $9.99 a team and $3.50 for shipping and handling. And of course, you only pay one shipping cost if you buy multiple teams. So, okay, going once, going twice. Okay. So let's lay the groundwork for tonight. We're in the Chicago area, and we had some internet outages yesterday, and it interrupted our stream while we were breaking. Hopefully we don't have that again, but let me assure you, one, if there is an interrupted feed, We are not stuffing cards in our pockets here. This is a family run show. We do this for the fun of it. We make very little off of breaking. We just really love the hobby. But if we do have an internet outage for some reason, I'll stop. I'll wait for the stream to come active again, and we'll go from there. And if you missed a few cards, I'll go back. We pack and ship everything tomorrow. All base cards, every card that's ripped tonight is going to be shipped to you. We don't decide which ones are better than the other. Also, a little something special for the end of tonight. We're going to do a random draw for this card right here, a Chrome Bobby Witt. And this can go to any team. It doesn't matter if you had a hit or not. And what we'll do is we'll random that away to someone who has a team tonight. Other than that, what we've got going on in the background here is a second camera just in case we lose the feed. And if you don't believe that that the cards you saw were ripped, or you think something was sneaky, we'll send you the footage from this second camera. Okay, so with all that said, we've got people watching. Let's get ripping here. So we've got 10 boxes of this beautiful 2020 Bowman. These are the blasters. Good luck to everyone. I really want to see something big here tonight. Let's get started with number one. We get those so you can see them there. We've got 10 blasters, but I'll go through these. We got Anderson, Merrifield. What do we got here? Oh, right off the go. Look at this. Out of 150 on card. Is that on card? No, that's not on card. Right off the bat, first blaster. Like how we get started there. Nick Prado. That's out of 150. Let's sleeve that right away. Wow, if this is a sign of what's to come tonight. There we go. Nice one, Kansas City. Hernandez spanning the globe. Singer, Maurizio, Florial, into the Chromes, Henderson, Miller, a couple rookies here, Noose, Trout, and Lindor. Okay, well, what a first pack. I guess someone's hoping that was a Dominguez. Who knows? We've got more to come here. We've got more to come. Literally, we pre-ordered a bunch of this stuff, and it has been great. Yelich, Loriano, Yastrzemski. Oh, there's a nice C.J. Abrams. There we go. Apostle, Pereira, Jung, Tanner Houck, Bardino, Muncy, Chapman, and Kikuchi. How many we got watching now? We got 8 watching. Hopefully we get some more people in here. I'll try to rip these a little quicker, I guess. You don't want to keep here all night, but kind of this is the only fun I have all week, so Adams, Bryant, Marte, the Yamamoto rookie, Wilson, White, Clark Schmidt, Grayson Rodriguez, Castillo, Alberta, and Mike Soroka. So there you go. We first pack, Otto Murphy. Gratterall, Zach Collins, Moron, Amaya, Huff, Luciano, into the Chrome, Matt Manning. Here's the first Bowman, Oscar Gonzalez for Cleveland, Garcia, Luzardo, and Anthony Kay. Anyone in the Chicago area? Any Cubs fans watching? Brown, Bieber, Bellinger, McNeil, Rauschman, Tanner Houck. Into the Chrome, Terang. First Bowman, Bennett for the Brewers. Toro, Savali, and Dustin May. Last pack of the first blaster. By the way, we just got a bunch of megas. Oh, there we go. Minnesota. A shout out to Minnesota. Or is that, oh, sorry, Montana, right? Amen. Tatis, Snell, Scherzer. Who's this? Taylor Trammell. Anthony Cabello, paper base. Zach Brown. Estudio. Luciano, Chrome. Jesus Sanchez, Chrome. Grisham, Escobar, and Votto. Got a friend who played baseball with Joey Votto. Okay, well let's try to get some of these big names out here. Let's get some excitement. Yeah, Minnesota. Sorry about that. Adams, Bryant, Marte, Murphy, Grant Levine, Louis Robert, paper base. That's the variation. Swaggerty, into the Chrome, Spencer Howard, Manoa, Yamamoto, Shohei, and Giolito. So who's watching? What teams? So we've got Yankees in the house. Who else? What are the other teams that we have watching in the chat? Gratterall, Zach Collins, Moron, Tariq Skubal, Alsizer, Skubal again, Kristen Pash, flipped over here, Nick Allen, Arena, Maya, and Vlad. You want some Louis Robert here? That's who you want. Brown, Bieber, Bellinger, little retro Nate Pearson. Centering's off on that. Not the best centered card. Mountcastle, Dunning, Campusano, Cole Wynn, Cantillo, Flaherty, Young, and Solak. Just a reminder, we were having feed problems, live stream feed problems last night. We had some Xfinity outages in Illinois, and our live stream was just terrible. We were ripping basketball, and the feed was going out. Yes, Adley. Let's pull an Adley for sure. Tatis, Blake Snell, Scherzer, Singer, Trammell. Here we go. There we go. Out of 499, Ryan Camposano for the Mets. Okay, well, not the Rushman you're hoping for, but It's a start. The studio, Dubon, Baez, and Demerite. Yeah, it's a good start. Want some of his John Hancock on the front there. Get his signature. Altuve, Robert Rookie, Nola, Casey Mize spanning the globe. Maurizio, Apostle, Dylan Carlson into the chrome. Marquez, Gray, Means, Vogelbach, and Harper. So we got 11 people watching. We hit an auto on the first pack. You're just joining us. The very first pack, what, second, third card. This is what we pulled. Not Bobby Witt Jr., but out of 150 on nice pull. First pack, first blaster. Dunn, Cease, Drew Waters, Pereira, Pearson, Cardenas, Paredes, Dozier, Trevor Story, and Javier Baez. Do you remember when Javier Baez, that it was like the next coming? Him and the other Cubs prospect. Geez, the name's slipping me. He started off as a catcher. What do you go, fourth overall? Why is his name Kyle Schwarber? Jeez, I'm embarrassed. Live in Chicago. Okay. Yeah, when Schwarber, Baez, Bryant, I mean the Cubs, everyone was Cubs this, Cubs that. Laureano, Yastrzemski, Adams, little Bo Bichette, Adaman, Mata, Zach Thompson, Mitchell for the Pirates, Tim Cate, Luzardo, Kay, and Toro. Gleyber Torres. Oh, Addison Russell. Yes, yes, I remember that for the A's, right? Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, yeah, yes. Yeah. Bryant, Marte, Murphy, Gratterall, Adams, Shortridge, Bishop. Come on. Dylan Carlson, Green, Savale, May, and Grisham. Yeah. Oh, White Sox, right? His name has been flashing around though. Yeah, you're right. Collins, Brown, Bieber, Jones, Vaughn, Beck, Kirilov. Here we go. What's that out of? 299 to the Twins. Royce Lewis. There we go. We'll sleeve that. Oh, Twinnies. Escobar, Votto, and Castro. Dylan Bundy. Man, these are some. You know, I was looking at some 2016 Chrome. You keep your Chrome and you hope they turn out to be something. And you think about what you paid for some of these guys, and they're nowhere to be seen anymore. Kopech, this guy can throw hard. And I thought really that this guy is going to be something special. But he's taking a long time, man. Ian Anderson, Hunter Green, Garcia, Shortridge, hosts Gleyber Torres, Speak of the Devil, Buster Posey, and Mazzara. There was a guy the Cardinals took, I think it was 23rd overall in the 2016 draft. Do we have color here? Do we have some color? Or is it just me? Blake Snell, Scherzer. Oh, it's the back of this retro. Taylor Trammell. God, I wish the centering would be much better on these. Perez, Lynch, Cates, Ian Anderson, Encarnacion, Gerard for the Marlins, Bogarts, Acuna, and Aquino. Yeah, you're right. Most prospects do just burn out. I mean, I'm listening to the teams that are cutting payroll for minor leaguers these days, or they did. And when they say they're cutting, the $400 a week. Now, mind you, what a dream it would be to play baseball professionally for any amount of money per week. But it's not a lot, right? I mean, living on the bus, here's a talent pipeline. Going to Cleveland. Lutz, Edwards, Allen, little Tampa, Wander, Garcia, Jordan Alvarez. Oh, there's Gavin Lux. Little paper. Finish off that blaster. Just gonna organize these. I'm not sliding cards in my pocket here or anything. Just get these. It is tough. 1600 a month. And I wonder if they pay upfront payroll taxes and then get it back at the end. Like, at what point? Sorry about that. Oh, that was the second camera that tipped over there. We get that set up again. We've got our second audit camera going here, just in case. We want to do everything. So QSBX, it's actually my son's initials, and he runs the breaks really, but his sports basketball. I'm gonna pause there a second. We had the live stream just stop for a moment. Okay, we're back. Yu Chang, Tim Anderson. Like I said, if the stream stops, what's wrong? We're back again. Okay. So we've had some stream problems here in the area, and I just don't want to miss any cards. So this pack started with Yu Chang. Now we're going to Anderson, just so everything's on the up and up here, okay? Sorry about that. The stream just stopped. Merrifield, Yelich, Brennan Davis, Rollison, Spencer Howard. Oh, we got some gold here? What do we got here? What, what do we got? For the Cubbies, Marquez. Look at that. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Out of 75, 16 of 75. Nice. Nice to the Cubs. So as you can see, the stream stops, and then I snuck a gold card in there. Little sleight of hand for you. That's nice. Going to the Cubs there. Mariano, Yastrzemski, Adams, and KCMI's Pipeline, Gray, Lewis, Schmidt, Drew Waters, Will Ray's first Bowman, Diaz, Munoz, Nose, and Mike Trout paper. Nice. Out of 50. Have you seen what these low number Dominguez autos are going for? Like, check sold on eBay. And, I'm wondering if these are getting paid for or not. Murphy, little retro Joey Bart. Sanchez, Marquez, Mackenzie Gore, Spencer Howard, Manoa, Lindor, Muncy, and Matt Chapman. Well, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe it was out of. I don't think it was out of 25. It would have had to be lower than that. But there was, with bids, I think it was 19,600, and it wasn't the one of one or anything. Zach Collins, Moron, Talent Pipeline for the Pirates. Levine, another Robert paper. Abrams, Pat Ruiz, Kikuchi, Castillo for the Reds, and Alberto. So my son, who, he's a breaker and he gets into the breaks, mostly basketball though. He lucked out on a random team and got Pelicans the other day and hit out of 49 Zion auto. Just crazy. Okay, here we go. Oh, jeez. Cat's out of the bag here. Here we go. There we go. A little paper. John Rave for the Royals. So Casey with 2 autos tonight. Helio Ramos for the Giants. Full sizer. Well, at least these things. Yeah, it is a Royal night. Scuball, Liberatore, Win, little first Cantillo, Soroka, Garcia, and Lazard. The guy who I invested in out of the draft 4 years ago was Ian Anderson, the 3 pick for the Braves. And I don't know why. I just, Mickey Moniak was first out of that draft, and he's still in baseball, but I looked at Baseball Reference the other day, and I don't think he's got a chance of living up to that pick. Tatis, Matt Manning for the Tigers, Mountcastle, Dunning, Groshans. There we go, another Chrome. Amaya, Anthony K, Toro, and Savali. I know. Lamar Jackson. So, Ultimate Box Breaks. Oops, I keep doing that. Should show you the inside there. Ultimate Box Breaks. They were cracking some select T-Mall football, and the Lamar Jackson Dragon Scale, like $200 or something. Like, Fernandez, Solin, Chang, Savali for the Indians, Amai, Dalbeck, Cruz, Tanner Houck, Schmidt, Aquino. That Tanner Houck keeps coming out. Come on, some Dominguez. I'll be honest with you, I don't Merrifield, Yelich, Oriano, Seth Beer. That's a great name, eh? Duran, Luis Gill, Luis Garcia, Gavin Lux Paper, Yamamoto, and Otani. And a few years ago, I don't know why, but I'm pretty good at eyeing eBay. Yeah, I could use a beer. Definitely, definitely. Listen, if you do like tonight's break, and I hope we get some hits for everyone here, but if you do like tonight's break, we're selling spots for a three blaster, three mega for next week. We can post the link or just find us on eBay. Rutledge, Wander Franco, Matt Manning, Joey Bart. There we go. Nice purple. Giolito, Arena, and some more paper. Um, I wish the players and the owners would just figure out that baseball's awesome and you're making a bunch of money, and the guys who need it the most, like the guys who are making 400 a week, um, playing minor league ball, want the game back and get this season going. Alec Baum for the Phillies, Jarsky, Pena, Bohm, Terang, Kraus, Vlad, Flaherty, Young. A little recap on tonight if you're just joining. The Royals with two autos out of the chute already. Sure, there's a few Yankees fans in here, and Kansas City hoping for Witt. Oakland want to see some Puason here. Royce Lewis, Robinson, Henderson, Swaggerty, Bennett, Luciano, Solak, Dubon, and Baez. Ah, I know. A 10-game difference. Now, what they don't realize, at least the players don't, is that the last time this went on, um, the general public, polls of the general public, they sided with the owners. They believed the players were too greedy. McNeil, Tatis, the talent pipeline for KC. Zach Thompson, Levine, some paper. So anyone hit anything? Yeah, exactly. It's amazing. They're gonna play with no fans in the stands, and then the game's gonna start back up again, and there's gonna be no fans in the stands, and they're gonna they're gonna wonder what's going on. And I get it; it's a business, but you've got a lot of opinions, and sometimes that's not a good thing, right? Bellinger, McNeil. Well, well, well. It took us a bit. Ah, so we lived in Korea, and I don't mind KBO at all. Nice Dominguez. Um, yeah, the games are like 4 a.m. Yeah, we lived in Korea for a while, and we saw games. And who's the guy from the Brewers? The guy who jacked like 40 in his first year a couple years ago. He played in Korea. What's his name? Tatis, Snell, Scherzer, Jimenez for the Mets, Bennett, Manning. It is good baseball. Joey Bart, Davidson, Astudillo, Dozier, Story, and Baez. You can't play baseball over there. Yes, exactly. That's who it is. And he had the long soul patch, and after he hit a home run, that would be they'd clap hands and do arm fist pumps and everything, and then stroke the soul patch. It was hilarious. Jordan Yamamoto, Drew Waters, Little, Howard, Hayes, Madrigal, Reynolds, Calhoun, and Gallen. Guys go over there, and there's zero pressure, right? There's zero pressure because, um, you know, it's not like here stateside. The Cruz, Schmidt, Lutz, Paredes, Munoz, Noose, Trout, Paper. Um, and they have a lot of fun over there, and they're treated like kings. Like Korean baseball treats their foreign players very, very well, and the fans love them. Kane, Alonso, DeYoung. Here we go. Little rookie out of 4.99 for the Jays. Toronto in the house. We got Toronto in the house tonight. Mize, Freeman, Gore, Maurizio, Gorman, Lindor, Muncy, and Chapman. Well, we're not seeing much out of Bobby Witt, Puason, Dominguez. So they're due, as well as a few other big hits. Soto for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez, McConnell, Sixto Sanchez, Mendoza, Hernandez, Kikuchi, Theo, and Alberto. Yeah. I'm gonna move these over here. Sorry about that. Open the camera. Okay. Well, the stream seems to be hanging in there now. You do breaks, live stream breaks, and the last thing you're thinking about is that you're going to lose your internet connection suddenly. Cease, Arenado, Kane, Alonso, and give me back some fantasy. Where's my fantasy baseball? There we go. Out of 4.99. Okay. Our stream was timed out there again, so I want to stop on this card right here. Same pack. Haven't done anything here. Out of 4.99, first Bowman. Apostle, nice. Nice Rangers. I know. I am dying without fantasy. Also, because I'm sure every year I'm gonna win. That's. By the way, if that feed gets stopped, I'm like my hands are like cold, ice cold. I'm just stopping. I don't want you guys to miss anything. Biggio, Soto, Julio Rodriguez for the Mariners, Shortridge, Luis Gill, Hall, Jones, Gavin Lux, Yamamoto, and Otani. I'd love for the Orioles to be back to their greatness again. I mean, when Ripken was playing, um, little Bo Bichette retro. Gill, Jacob Amaya, Giolito, Urena, Maya. Oh, I'd love to go to Camden. I would love to. Well, Braves pipeline, Anderson, Green, Bohm, Christian Javier, Jordan Adams, Vlad, Flaherty, Young. Oh, what happened? Tell us about it. Oops. Camera down. Camera down. We got this side camera going out here just in case. Just in case something goes wrong. I just. A Bo Bichette paper. Amaya for the Cubs. Perez. Lynch. Hines. Brown. Solak. Dubon. And Baez. Oh. To play all year. To play all year and to have it come down to that. Lewis, Boyd, Barrios. Here's a guy everyone's talking about, Luzardo. Lutz, Edwards, Denneberg, Swaggerty, Bojarski, Delmarit, Means, and Vogelbach. Ah. When is Chris Davis's contract up? Not soon enough. Yeah. And he used to be a fantasy stud till his batting average got in the way. Alonzo, DeYoung. Here we go. Well, Jeff McNeil for the Mets. Not the card we were hoping for. Well, Medis fans would, but Mountcastle, Dunning, Gill, Hall, Gill. We're getting some color, but you know, color of guys in their, you want the right guys. But then again, we're talking about Luzardo. We're talking about Luzardo. Is McNeil awesome? I don't know much about the guy, actually. We're talking about Luzardo. And I've got his Chrome Auto from 2016, Digio, Soto. And think about it. Back then, who was hoarding Jesus Luzardo Chrome Autos? I wasn't. I was sorting through some old boxes, and there it was sitting in there. You know, Horner, Cabrera, Rosario, Newman, Wilson. Okay, here we go. There we go. What do we got here? What do we got here? Out of 50, paper. Going over to Tampa. Matthew Liberatore. Yeah, the Lazardo auto. Okay, now I'm honest to a fault sometimes. Swaggerty, Bujarski, Yamamoto, Otani, and Giolito. There was some card damage, and it was one really really bad corner. Um, Bichette, Lewis, Boyd, Amaya, Huff, Denneberg, Plede, Hankins, Irina, Maya, Vlad, and I'm not a big A's fan. I mean, you cheer for the A's because you know they've done a lot with small payroll over the years and the whole Moneyball thing. But they just can't keep their prospects, right? They develop them out, they get really really good, and then they leave. Um, Horner, well, Rushman, Paper, Hauk, Campusano, India, Huffman, Flaherty, Young, Solak. Yes. So we just submitted back in March. We just got it back from BGS, and that was on a 20-day turnaround. And Laura Garcia, hey, so if you're thinking about sending to BGS, um, just be prepared to wait. And we sent a bunch of stuff, mostly basketball actually, because that's what my son's into. But I also sent a 2015 um, Austin Riley Chrome Auto, not numbered, so base auto, but is it okay? Okay. We keep on one screen, the screen is freezing. That's why you see my hands there. I really don't want to have anyone think they missed something or that I'm scooping cards on you. Murphy, Gratterall, Collins, Matt Manning, Hall, Hatch, Young, Volpe, Garcia, Dozer, Story, and Baez. Yeah, yeah, especially for those top players. For me, grading is, I guess there's two ways to look at grading. One is so you can store the card nicely. You're a collector, you love cards, you love the hobby, and you really want to store them and show them off. And the other is kind of third party verification, right? You want to put some stuff on eBay, you get people who like tilt the card like this, right? And then take a photo in the dark. And and that's the worst thing, right? You might as well just say, hey, listen, the card, this is what the card is. Because eventually the person who does buy it is going to get the card, and it's some hard earned money, right? Especially if it's a really, really expensive card. And they get the card, and it's just the condition is terrible. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. What are we looking at? There we go. We get this over this. Brewers, Lorenzo Kane. Yeah, and so people want to know what's the condition of the card because they don't trust anyone anymore. Apostle, Edwards, Dubon, Baez. Yeah, give me some Adley. We were all over Adley just getting his base though. Anderson, Muirfield. There we go. Is that out of anything? It is. What's that out of? 150 to the Stros. Nice. Jordan Alvarez. That's not half bad centering because I've seen some pretty bad centering on these cards, especially this retro. So nice. Very nicely done, Astros. That's got a nice shimmer to it, eh? There we go. I know. Gem Mint, everything's. If it was so great, you wonder why they're selling it, right? A lot of the times, like, and some people, honestly, it's just not their favorite player, not their favorite team, or the price is attractive. Um, but sometimes you can tell they they oversell their cards. Springer, Bobo Bichette, Smith, Lenich, Javon, CJ Abrams, Mejia, Vlad. Last pack before the last box. Okay, so don't go anywhere because, and we didn't pull this card. This is the card, this Bobby Witt Jr. This was not pulled tonight. At the end, I'm going to random this away. Okay? And if it goes to one of the unsold teams, I'll random it away again until it goes to a live body. Okay? We're just throwing this in. This is our second live break. Okay? And we just do this for the fun. We're really not in it we're pretty much to get our money back, but just to enjoy the hobby. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. Vieira for the Indians, Manning, Waters, Gorman, Pena, Pereira, Yamamoto, Otani, Giolito. And my son and I, we just love the hobby. And we decided that, we were going to do this. We got the setup for it, some equipment, but it gives us something to do together, and it's fun. I mean, I get to talk, especially during what's going on these days. You don't get out much. You get to meet new, you know, sport card enthusiasts. People enjoy. They know the players. They know the stats. They love fantasy. Murphy, Gratterall, call. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What do we got here? A little paper. Cleveland. Bieber. Got me some Bieber fever. Out of 4.99 paper. I agree, Joseph. I agree. Rushman paper. Jazz Chisholm, Mitchell News. Listen, this is the last box, and we've had some good stuff, but I want to see a card here that tacks up 2,000 views on this video later. The type of the breaks that gets everyone talking. Brown, Bieber, Scuball, Cabello. Oscar Gonzalez. I agree with you because without breaks add something different to it. One, the cards are so expensive these days that they're out of reach. The quality cards like Chrome, they're out of reach for most collectors, right? For a large part of the community, especially young people and stuff. But when you can get in a random team break for $20 or something, it adds some fun to it. You get a chance at possibly getting the big name hit. Tatis, Soto. I don't mind those cards. Hankins, Garcia, Dylan Carlson, Kirilov, Castillo. There's Alberto Soroka. It is. It is. It's exactly that. It's exactly that. Thrill of buying a ticket. People like the thrill of the chase. They like a little, you know, lottery aspect to it. Robert rookie, very. Okay, okay. What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? Manoa out of 75. So Jays hit the Anthony K a little earlier. And that centering's not bad at all. I'm sure if I looked at it close enough, I'd find it maybe not perfect, but hey, minor league pitching 2019. There we go. Please be Alberto. Sanchez, Garcia. So Jay's hitting it a bit tonight. Kansas City with 2 autos. Listen, last 2 packs. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna random this Bobby Witt Jr. away. To one of you, using this nice little spinner app I downloaded. Okay, Allen, done for the Rays. Hernandez, Kirilov. Come on, let's get something. Ian Anderson, Encarnacion, Toro, Savale, Dustin May. Okay. Next week, we got a 3 blaster, 3 mega break. Same time, same place. Hope to see you there. Had a lot of fun chatting with you. Let's end this off on a high note here. Arenado, Kane, Drew Waters, Green, Encarnacion, Wander Franco Chrome, Brady McConnell, Grisham, Escobar, and Votto. Okay, well, we didn't hit one of the big 3. The Mega Box break will be next Thursday night. Same time, same place. So now I'm going to random this away to someone who has a team. So the unsold teams, this is not eligible. So just a reminder, these were the unsold teams. So it's not going to one of these teams, okay? So not going to the D-backs, not going to... So it's going to a... Okay, this is this nice little spinner I got. Okay, so let's try this. So if it hits one of the unsold teams, we spin again until we get it. It goes to one of the sold teams. Okay, here we go. Reds goes to the Reds. I think the Reds. No, the Reds. We held back the Reds actually. No one bought the Reds, and so that team did not get sold. So I'm gonna spin this again because we held back the Reds. I'll tell you why. Someone wanted it, and then we didn't hear from them again. No, Pirates were an unsold team. We try this again. Atlanta. So Atlanta, if you're in the house, you're getting this Bobby Witt Jr. card, including in your pack. Listen, everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight and supporting our new break channel. This is our second live break. We do basketball and baseball mostly. We'll be back next week. If you'd like, I'll check out the QSBX homepage or go back to the seller of your team tonight. Click on what else they have available, and those teams are starting off at only $6.99. We're trying to price it. There's only 3 blasters, 3 megas, but a little something different. We also have some Diamond King stuff for after 2 weeks down the road. Have a great evening, everyone. Thanks again. And these cards, every card here ships tomorrow. So have a great evening. We'll see you again. Thanks for your support.